What's up, everybody? Whoa, what's going on? Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for hanging with us today on On the Go at CeeLo. This is our third stream of the day. We're covering NASCAR Xfinity Series as we always do on our Saturdays. That we provide coverage for you for the NASCAR Xfinity Series practice and qualifying. As we added that to our list of things we do for the NASCAR Xfinity Series this year in 2025, and we appreciate you hanging with us. We are we're in a practice right now, 45-minute practice for all cars. 45 minutes for all cars. I'm still waiting for the leaderboard to come up here. I don't have it yet. Bronny, if you do, let me know. But still waiting on the leaderboard for the NASCAR Xfinity Series for their practice. What's up? Big one for Tennessee. Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. Nicholas, what's going on, man? Fleeced, what's up? Good to see you. Liam Joyce, what is up? Hello, T-Van. Welcome back, everyone. CeeLo's private jet has landed. That's right. He probably wore his 11 Speedos that's the whole flight. He did. Let's see here. We got Gothic, what's going on? Hello, hello. Welcome in, Crazy. Good to see you. Andrew Ford became a member earlier. Steve End and all the fun here. Why are we lagging? Why are we lagging? That's what I want to know. Why are we lagging? I refreshed everything. So Charles, what's going on? Appreciate you being here too. Bronny here. I am not gonna talk much. It's okay. I'm just trying to get the raw feed to get back here, and it's not doing its thing. So we're just waiting here. But we got practice on the way here. Zilich, of course, in the lead. Connor, Jesse Love in second, Sanchez in third, Swallowich in fourth, and Perkins in fifth. So that's how we are right now here. But we are at the Portland International Raceway for practice and qualifying for the Pacific Office Automation 147. And Bronny, do you have it? Because sometimes, let's see if I can do it this way. I just refresh the whole thing here. See if you have it here. Anybody else have the, there it is. It's finally up. Leaderboard. No, see, that's the Craftsman. That's the Craftsman Truck Series. They don't have the Xfinity Series up yet. So we'll just wait and see what happens. But Bronny, let me know if you find it, and we'll go from there.
6 points in front of his cousin Chad Burton, sitting out 56 out. It's really on the right way.
But Zilich in the lead, Austin Hill second, Jesse Love third, Sanchez fourth, Connor Day in that 24 in fifth.
So close.
I'm looking. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it either. Not sure why it's not on here. So I don't know. Still shows the Craftsman Truck Series. I don't know. Maybe because everybody's out in Darlington. I don't know. But it's on the CW, guys. You can go to the CW app. CW app. And you can click on right here on the CW app. Right here. Portland practice and qualifying. Click on this link right here. It's free. Right here. Right here. Click on this right here. And then later on today for the race, you got the Portland Battle Cam. And you got William Swallowich and Conor Zilich. So your leader probably for most of the race will be there in first place. So there is the CW app. So make sure you go check that out. Man, the webcam's really nice right now. But there it is. Practice and qualifying right there in front, right here. Click on this link right here. It'll take you straight to it for free.
You just hit the Joker left there. See how dirty it is there. And this is, you see all this dust, and it's so hazy down there right now. All these cars are kicking up all that dust. It just makes you get to the point where you feel the grip of the race car, and then suddenly it says that big sign says nothing. This is such an.
So just still waiting on the lead here. Swallowich in the grass.
This is where the alternate start finish line was, right down this area. I mean, you know well.
So I'm not sure what's going on with the.
So now we've changed the location of the start alternate start finish line this year, so we probably won't see too much of that.
Felice, I don't hate on the 11. He's a tough guy, gritty racer, but no secret that Denny Hamlin has a large hater base out there. He does. Connor running the whole race as right now. And look, Dirty Nick Sanchez, my dark horse, is the fastest in practice right now.
It's a smart.
Dirty Nick Sanchez.
Funny going on. So Zilich does have a fast car though, 5th on the board.
I don't know if this is it or not. No, see, it shows Darlington Raceway still. So I don't know. I don't know why it's not showing anything. Texas finally scored. What's up, Mark? Somewhere in South Georgia. 190 proof. We're definitely going to get down there eventually. Do apologize for no screen, but right now we're just waiting for the raw feed to come up. Just waiting on the raw feed, but you can watch it live on the CW app. Watch it live on the CW app.
Turn 4, turn 5 incidents. But you go back. This is an ARCA West race, and so Zilich also ran the ARCA West race at Sonoma. He won in dramatic fashion there. Wins in dramatic fashion yesterday.
All right, so just waiting here, y'all. I'm sorry. Because of the speedo, isn't it? Yeah, probably. Probably. Sheldon Creed, could he win here tonight? He's 6th fastest right now. 6th fastest. As we have 39 minutes left to practice, and then it'll be qualifying for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Keep on hitting that like, trying to get to 100 likes as well. Sheldon Creed going race car road dirt racing in the dirt there. See if it's on here. Yeah, it's on here. I don't know what's going on here.
Well, I think what's going on here, and I'm assuming there just hasn't been a lot of rain up here in the Portland area, because obviously
got it on this one here, but I don't see it on our thing here. Me popping my 2 brothers. It's a great race day. Lizard King. Hope Will Brown has a good run. He's in that. Is he in the 11? He's in the 11. Yes, he's in the 11. Will Brown, the 11. Colleagues Chevrolet. Zilich and Hill battling here.
Side by side. This is not an area you want to go side by side into.
Zilich and Hill battling here. But Conor Zilich staying in there for practice.
It's an hour, and then it's very enticing. There's a bump on the braking zone in 10. But you also,
I don't know why it's not popping up.
You slow down from the braking zone of 10 all the way to 12, and you want to do the best job you can. Just sort of
anybody else have it on their computer? Creed practicing for a 2nd place finish. Yeah, right. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Zilich still 2nd fastest for Nick Sanchez with a 1.149. 1.149. Matthew, what's going on? He says tonight is a farewell race for 2 outgoing CW stations, both Charlotte and Cleveland. And next week will be the first Xfinity race for 2 new CW stations, both Charlotte and Cleveland. So Dirty Nick Sanchez, my pick, dark horse pick, is the fastest in practice right now.
Including Carolina Jones in the car, and yeah, hopefully get it fixed up.
I don't know what's going on here.
The team going to work to help diagnose and fix whatever the issue was out there.
Sanchez for the board in front of Conor Zilich.
Conor Zilich on top of the there.
Last time we had significant rain up here 14 days ago, and that's why you're seeing so much dust in there. You see Conor on for a ride.
Hasn't rained here in a long time, certainly. It's really dirty. A lot of dirt. Kenneth Fox, you out there? So you can watch this live on the CW, practice and qualifying for the CW on here on your CW app if you want to watch it. And this is still not it. This shows. Yeah, see, this still shows the Darlington race. So I don't know. Jeff's little boy gonna do it. Harrison Burton. Wish I could transfer my phone to the screen. That would be easy. I don't think I can do that too. I've got the CW on right now on my Roku. Awesome. Levin, where's your cap, CeeLo? My Tennessee Vols are playing today, so I'm supporting them. And shout out to Tom if you're watching, Tom. We're thinking about you and praying for you, buddy. Someone said you popped into the chat really quick. Miss Tom said you popped in the chat really quick last time. So if you are watching, we miss you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Praying for you. And make sure you say a little prayer for our good friend Tom. as he is going through some tough times right now. So make sure you pray for Tom, and looking forward to maybe seeing him back in the chat when he feels a lot better when he can come back in here. T-Van says, I like seeing sand traps on a road course, right? Exactly. He said it hadn't rained in like a couple days. So, yeah, so this is weird. I don't know what's going on with this NASCAR.com, but it's not working. Bronny, do you have the same thing? I know you said you're not going to be talking much, but do you have the same thing? Because I do not have it. If you mix 190 proof with Sunoco racing fuel, you get a rocket. I bet you do. I bet you do, for sure. That goes right to Darlington. I don't know. Maybe they're not recognizing this race here today. I don't know.
Race here this week. Wow. Just a snowed racer in Australia won the Supercar Championship last year. Was on the podium in every race. Yeah. And you know, he's been with us.
Sorry if I don't that miss time. I don't understand what you mean, so sorry if I do it.
Well, man, he is just
Pop, 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 pop.
The
reason why there's dirt on the track is because there was an IndyCar race there recently. Okay. They just said it's because it hadn't rained in a while.
Teams to want, be interested in that. So it's really cool. This is a big adjustment for him. The Cup car seems far closer to what they race up there in supercars. These Xfinity cars, the tires chirping there through turn 12 are very different. The other side is he's sitting on the left side of the car. He's an H pattern shift.
This way.
Sequential, so has to learn, and the rear end of these cars it's just so different than what he's driven the last couple of years. So it's a big transition, and I'm sure Shane probably had some good advice for him, but even Shane will tell you,
that's not it either.
Transition. Driving for the right team though, when you come to Portland.
Well, hopefully they haven't set for the playoff race tonight, because this is not good. The reason why there's dirt, because I already read that. Please. Alan Day has the pole. Who is he? Sanchez still in the lead here. Zilich, Hill, Love, Swallowich. It's live on the NASCAR website, the NASCAR app, but not here on my phone. Let me try one more thing. Try one more thing.
Go off and miss turn number 1 here, which gives us a good opportunity to talk a little bit about this matrix back here, which is what you have to do.
If I go to here, maybe it's here.
Find your way through these barriers. So he did a pretty good job there. It's obviously intended to slow you down, so you can just drive through there and stop. And then
see if this works.
Go through and around those barriers. So Sammy did it right there. It's been so interesting down here to watch this, because there's so many different ways to approach this corner. And the thing
that's weird. Okay, we got it. We got it up here.
Side of this law here. If you hit these rumble strips wrong, it hits the right front.
Okay, we got it going here.
Deloads the back of the car, and it really messes up your entry to turn 2, and it has you kind of messed up all the way to the rest of this corner. So there's been some different angles of attacks, entry speed to allow you to roll through this section a little bit better. As somebody as a
all right,
I love being down here and just being able to see and hear the different approaches to how you get through here. So I might stay down here the rest of the day and just scan from my radio down here, because this is pretty awesome. You've got so comfortable, you've had a wardrobe change. That's right. Hey, it's actually gotten hot here. It was cold this morning. Some of the clouds have sort of burned off, and it's turning early. So yes, I shed the sweatshirt earlier. This is what Dylan was talking about, though. A few years ago when we came here, we didn't have the A-frames. You missed turn 1, stop and go. And drivers actually were picking up positions while paying their penalty.
All right, now we got it going.
You miss it in turn 1, you got to go all the way through. You miss turn 2, and you just got to weed through those last 2 A-frames. And what we saw Sammy Smith go through there, he actually gets some extra credit, because the way he did it was he went back to the way you would have to have done, the CW sign there. He went around that when he really only had to go around.
All right, here we go. Now we got it set.
So,
any questions, let me know. I'm here in Portland and personally familiar with the track. Bryant, tell us a little bit about the track. Love to do it. Love to hear it. Did I read it? This is the last year for this race? They won't be going back out here anymore?
race side. So hopefully Sammy's team.
Sam Mayer, I see you, Mayer. I see you.
Penalty of
I see you, Mayer.
as we watch Sam Mayer, Sam is someone that I think about that has had to do the eighth dance the last couple of years because he's had some problems down that part of the racetrack. Is that something you want to practice, driver? Yeah, definitely. So that is something that if I was, in this practice session, at least late on this first set of tires, or
Is Zilich running the whole race tonight? I think so. I haven't heard anything else other than that.
sort of get a feel for it. Hey, what is it?
What part of Portland do they race? Do they cross the river at all?
Just as a backup in the case that everything we've seen here.
I pulled a 120 in a streetcar, but know nothing about NASCAR.
The game here.
Brian Reed.
The wall, tire goes down, and this is what took him out of the game on that late restart because he was in position to go out and have to break that. It's such a good road racer, multiple wins on the road courses. And when I think of him, I've said this often this year. It's not like he's going to go and be P1 in practice and P1 in qualifying.
Used to live in Jensen Beach, Felice says.
Figure things out and something. He can get a sniff to the front late, watch out. Go for the shirt. It's just, that's
Nick Sanchez, Conor Zilich, Austin Hill, your top three right now with 28 minutes to go in this practice.
Then, just watch
28 minutes to go. Practice. I'm talking about practice.
September, October, and even that first part of November. Justin Allgaier. In these road course races, out and suddenly he can get a sniff of the front.
It's called Vanport, close to the Columbia River. That's it. South of Jensen Beach.
Strictly what I've seen out of him for every reason. If they look right now, it's 11th in this practice. Probably would qualify a little bit better than that.
Allgaier is right now the points leader, Zilich, and then Mayer. I don't think Jesse Love catches one.
Races away in the playoffs, and here are two drivers.
Last race. Okay, this is the last time.
The month of September, October, and into that first part of November.
Last time. Another C player. Oh my gosh.
The game when it comes to winning that regular season championship, Allgaier comes in 3 points in front of his teammate Conor Zilich. And Mayer's only 26 out.
Love to see them stop for a beer at McMinney's Pubs.
Right there in position to take advantage and get those 15 playoff points that come with winning the regular season crown. It's a big deal for the first year of House Factory team and its current guys. That'd be a big deal for them. And to be so close to this regular season championship against JRM, which has obviously had some of the best race cars this season, but all those cars be so fast, Kim.
Yeah, and for Sam Mayer, he comes into this race having finished top 5 in the last 4 races. That includes that Iowa win. And after that win,
Al Sieg in the Joey Gase car.
the last 2 races.
He's not in the 28.
Playoffs.
Al Sieg in that Joey Gase 53.
Going to be major competition.
Wonder why Joey Gase is not running in this race.
Then stones throw up those 2 teams. Well, they've done that. They still said there's a little bit more work to do, but their goal is just not bleed points here today and really set themselves up to hopefully be in a position to grab more points and maybe the regular season championship.
You're right with the weather. It's been dirty and unusually hot last couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's won on the intermediates, couple of intermediates on the playoff schedule. Obviously, he's won at the
Matty, playoff.
Chances
Playoff?
Playoff tracks. Now we go back to the 88.
Hit that subscribe.
Second on the
85 to go, y'all.
down there.
85 to go.
How little grip there is. Looking here into turn 1. Oh, little rear wheel hop. So he's going to take the opportunity to do this here airframe. So he goes around.
Conor Zilich off the track again.
Style race here out of 3 towards turn 4. That's
Sanchez still in the lead here.
To do this first side, you just have to go around CW and the Toyota side, unless you.
Conor Zilich with the in-car camera today for the race. We get to watch that for free.
About that 88, Kim.
Yeah, I wonder if that's bothering him. All that bouncing.
Look to lose, struggling with lateral grip.
There goes the 31 around.
No drive off. Jesse Glove also.
I guess he had to miss the 31. That's why he went over there. What's up, Bill? Practice? You talking about practice?
Trust him, and that's relationship those two have, and just understand that what is the gravity of the situation.
Lizard King,
Voice.
pity SPG can't defend his title out here.
It's gonna get Sideways here. 11-10, and we're going to go off.
Man, Conor Zilich is having issues, y'all.
Oh, no, we got the 31 off. Yeah, boy, it's a mess down there right now. It's the only way to describe what's going on down in 10, 11, 12. I think this could be a very interesting race today, what we're seeing.
They're having issues
Right now. You talk about the favorite, and that being Conor Zilich. Who can beat him, and how do you get it done?
I don't think I can pick Zilich in this race. T-Man, I agree with you. I think he's hurting.
Where's the edge? I'm not sure. We figured out what you can go.
All right. And yes, it was Indy that was last on the track. That chicane or turn 1 is concrete surface with a slight pothole at the transition to pavement on the inside of the turn. I've been watching, and he has a collarbone issue. Yeah, like it's not like it's a smooth racetrack where you're just going around in circles. This is a lot of bumps, a lot of hits, and he's struggling out there. I can watch him in the in-car camera. You're gonna be able to watch on today's race as well on the CW app. You'll be able to watch that as well. So appreciate you guys hitting your ear. Hit that like for us. Subscribe. We're 85 subs away from 35,000. We'll see if we can get there tonight. Maybe if not, we'll definitely try to do it tomorrow, as we'll be bringing you that as well. The race is up on the channel. It's up at 6 p.m. tonight. 6 p.m. and touchdown Syracuse. Ooh. Which shoulder is, I think he was standing like this. Can't remember. I think it's his right shoulder or left shoulder. I can't remember. I think it might be his left. I believe it is his left. So Maddie says, boo, Tennessee's winning. Boo. I said, Bull Riders, not Bill. But thank you guys for tuning in here. I know there's a lot of football on today, and I know there's a lot of stuff going on that you can watch, but you hang out here in our chat. I know a lot of people got multiple cams going on, not multiple TVs or monitors or phones and iPads and all that stuff. So watching 2-3 things today as you got your favorite football team playing and all that stuff. But Conor Zilich out there trying to take back the reins here on Dirty Nick Sanchez, as he is the fastest in practice as of right now. So let me see. Let me close this. Do that. See if I can get it timed perfectly here. Bum, 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 bum. Bryant says turn 10, 11, and 12 is fast. You're coming off the back straight, which is kind of a dogleg straight. You generate so much speed and got to ditch it all before turn 12. All right, let's see if I can watch it there now. But yeah, I'm seeing Conor Zilich bouncing around. I mean, this is not easy for this cat. I mean, he's getting bounced around. It's not like it's smooth. So I'm sure he's got some pain meds going on and all that. But maybe after the last couple days now, 38-26, we're allowing him to come back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Rick down there, and also, just him learning this racetrack right now. But I don't think anyone will get Sanchez till if they elect to put on another set of tires here. These tires are getting pretty warm.
If everybody gets 2 sets of tires for this practice session, and Zilich just came across that alternate start-finish line. He's completed 15 laps in this practice. That's more than anybody else. So not just incredibly talented, but such a student of the game.
Austin Hill's got 14 laps.
Kim's records.
Ooh, Danny Dimes went sliding. These guys.
But already let Sam Mayer.
Danny Dimes went falling through a turn into the grass.
It was 30 or 2 seasons ago. So Marty Lindley, someone who has been
by the old horse track, Portland Meadows, and next to the convention center by Freeway and Marine Drive next to the Columbia River. I have lived in Portland for 69 years. Sky Allen.
Car in the field that has not experienced this area of the racetrack so far. It's just pretty spectacular here. But we just consistently keep seeing this.
There are 13 drivers that will start
20 minutes left here in this practice, then we'll have qualifying.
16 overall that have never been here. Xfinity car. That's the category that Daniel.
Which might be a group 1 and 2. I'm not sure.
Raced here in ARCA, but never in Xfinity. Portland.
And then we'll be back on at 6 o'clock.
5 for him and an
You can't find the qualifying feed. Go to the CW app. The CW app is showing live right now. Showing live right now on the CW app right here. So check it out on the CW app.
Racing in on a road course here and standalone, and a lot of drivers we've mentioned that haven't been here before, so a lot of opportunity there if you can figure it out quicker than some of the others right now. And we know Sam Hunt, that race team, some of the best results.
We do racing here. Don't care about no football. Real men don't play football, Mark says. Well, just in case you like to watch football, there's your sports ticker at the top so you guys can follow your favorite teams.
What's going on there, Dylan?
Jack Perkins in the 19 for Joe Gibbs Racing.
Remember, he did
that 19 car, Jack Perkins.
Didn't get to run the entire race in his Xfinity Series debut, but he was talking with crew chief Seth Chofka on the radio here today, and he made a good comment. He said, the balance we've got right now is really good for a single.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were on an app. Yeah, go to the CW app. You can watch it for free over there. The CW sports website.
Really good feedback. Just good intuitiveness and understanding of what he needs from his race car. And it is worth noting, too, he has raced here. He ran a Trans Am race here a few weeks ago, and he said he did about 270 or so laps on the simulator. But having some real-world driving experience always pays dividends.
CW website has a player for the course, too. Yeah, there's a webcam, there's a battle cam, and they'll have in-car cameras today, too.
Snyder drove the 19 for Joe Gibbs Racing, did an outstanding job. And last year, Josh Balicki got an opportunity to drive that car and spend a lot of time inside the top 5, top 10. So we know it's got speed. We know Jack is very, very talented. Has a chance to go out and deliver. Here's Christian Eckes.
Christian Eckes.
Yesterday was 14. His first start in an Xfinity car.
Oh, was the I thought the Arcus race was at Darlington.
It looks like a smoke screen for a dust storm down there every time the cars are going through. Eckes has been good on the road courses this year. I think it's been sort of a highlight for him in a lot of respects. In a tricky position points-wise, most likely, in my opinion, a must-win. So, this could be an opportunity if he's able to figure this place out quicker than some of the others. But definitely not been the season that he or colleague expected, that I expected from Christian Eckes.
This Jack Perkins might be my dark horse. There you go, T-Van.
Of him as a chip favorite.
So you're not taking Zilich, though. T-Van has decided he is not taking Zilich.
16. Just think about what he accomplished last couple of years. The Truck Series.
I got Allgaier. I don't think Zilich can make it all the way through.
They performed well lately.
Balls.
Says his best success this year.
Texas losing
on the road, making his Portland debut later this year.
Did they lose?
A few years ago.
All right. So commercial break, and Nick Sanchez, Dirty Nick Sanchez. Wow, that's my dark horse right there. I didn't expect that to be him to be fast there. But Nick Sanchez, Conor Zilich, Thomas, and he was not, whatever his name is. I ain't ready to pronounce it. It's too late in the day. Austin Hill, William Swallowich, Jesse Love, Sheldon Creed, Jack Perkins, Blaine Perkins. Are they brothers? Carson Coaffel, Alon Day in on 11th spot, Harrison Burton, 12, 13, Austin Green, 14, Sammy Smith, Sam Mayer, I see you, Mayer, Allgaier, 16th, come on, Allgaier, I got you winning here, Taylor Gray, Dean Thompson, Jeb Burton, and Christian Eckes are your top 20 here at the Portland International Raceway, and we're bringing you all the coverage today. This is our third stream. I see you, Mayer, in 15th. This is our third stream of the day. Do they have a standby driver for Zilich? I don't think so. I haven't heard. I'm sure they'll interview him, though. But make sure you're checking out our paint scheme and race weekend preview as well. Make sure you check that out. Go over there and give it a like and a comment. That'll help us out on the algorithm there. We're only at 35 likes. This is first weekend of college football, and it shows. Make sure you hit that like for us. Did Zilich back up a few weeks ago? He backed up. Parker Klickerman got in the car last week and won in that car. So they should put Junior out there. Put Junior in the car. Dale Jr. has a tremendous stable right now. Yeah, he does. 5 cars, 4 full-time, 9 The 5 car is a part-time thing. But did you finish the truck race? Yeah, I finished the truck race. We had a good time. Corey Heim won. Corey Heim won the truck race.
7 cars here this weekend have been on track for practice. Among them, driving to 45 here in Portland, Vicente Salas. Second time we've seen him in 2025.
Such a cool story. NASCAR driver getting to go to the second highest series in NASCAR in the real world. This 45 car, I've watched it for years in NASCAR. Some of what we've seen from him. This is them racing at the Chicago Street Course, which was developed on iRacing. That course, it was probably one of the best street courses I've ever raced on my entire life. The coolest or seen. He won Dover as well, so
iRacing guy right here.
There, we continually finished close to last in the season standings each year, so it's not going well for us. We need to hire
the own, right?
We needed to hire Vicente Salas. Is what we need to do. Didn't pony up the money for him, but no, super cool to see kind of that transition from the virtual world to the real life, and especially with Steve for years. And I think that's going to continually happen more and more as Dean Thompson has found the dirt here in turn 11.
Dean Thompson. At 26, Supra, Toyota.
Kept an official every single car in this field, except for the 48, who's off the track right now.
What's up, Richard? Good to see you.
Has gone off in that section right now.
I love this car.
Trying to get to 100 likes. Help us out with those likes. Only 38. Let's go.
And spent some time on campus this week. And it's a nice time to be talking about Oregon State because today the official opening day for college football.
Scott, Dale Sr. sat on the pole at Watkins Glen with a broken collarbone in 96.
W12 announcing a new rights deal to pick up next
Thank you,
year.
please.
Tons of college football, men's and women's basketball, including the Pac-12 Women's Basketball Championship next season. In fact, when we're done with the race tonight, Washington State and Idaho right here on CW, but I know that Dean had a really good time on the Oregon State campus, and the car looks outstanding.
And there he goes around again.
Cool-looking car. Anytime we can sort of do any sort of collab with college football, I think is awesome.
Went around again.
Series, in a lot of respects, is the college football of NASCAR, right?
Some fun out there. These guys are spinning left and right, man. Just got a newsflash from my phone. Ryan Pro, the outside linebacker coach for the Miami Dolphins, has been arrested on domestic violence charges. Oh, God.
This happened a little bit earlier, before the 20.
Ryan Sieg. How about Ryan Sieg?
Activity here.
What can he do here?
Well, they're not going to have to mow the grass there.
12 minutes left in practice.
I'm not sure there was grass there when we started. There's definitely not now.
What's fascinating to me, and we mentioned it, rain
12 minutes left in practice.
Ago, so it's obviously very dry here. Is that even when cars don't even use the, go over the curb and get into the dirt, they're kicking up dirt just naturally from the exhaust and the airflow around the race car. And so every time you go in there, with what's happening down there, you don't know what the grip level is going to be until you get in the corner. And I think that's why we're seeing this. Is it's almost like, say, a rally course in some respects, where with this dirt being put on the track, even if the cars aren't running off, it means you just have a different grip level every single time you go through there, which is incredibly tough. So you see Austin Green, he dipped the left sides in, and if you do what he did there, sometimes when you dip the left sides in 10, you get that dirt on the tires. And
Go Junior Motorsports, Scott says.
Thomas Annunziata, really good.
Thomas Annunziata.
Right now in practice, Kim.
Yeah, Adam, fourth on the board after a mock run. Out of the car, how was it in terms of what you have for this afternoon?
It's exactly what we've been looking for the whole season. We run 2 different road course race cars. I've liked this one.
41 likes. Get the 100, y'all.
Chicago, we're running in the top 8. So I'm confident about it, but it gives me more confidence. So this Crow family race car is on rails, and I'm just excited for this afternoon to see what we can do.
Go.
As we talk
Good
confidence,
70.
the Arca West race yesterday had a great battle with Williams.
Top 5 fastest.
Into the things you were able to learn for today.
Good for that 70. Not old Leland Honeyman's car.
It's aggressive. I mean, the guys were just faster than us, and I did everything I can to hold them behind, but elbows out. It's just clean race. It's hard racing at the end of the day, and he was the deserving winner. So it was fun. You learn how to pass and race here. I've never been here, so we'll see what we can do today. Our car's as fast as Xfinity Mobile, so we'll see.
Fast as Xfinity Mobile.
For never having been here. That's Thomas and Seattle.
Joey Hand in the
considering that battle and how
did Kyle did
was, but
Did Kyle C get released from the 28 car?
This year,
Thank you, Bryant, for subbing. Appreciate you, Bryant. Did Kyle C get released from the 28 car?
Green to the top, pushing Atkins down to the
Because
top.
Joey Hand is in this car tonight, and Kyle Sieg is running for Joey Gase.
And as we talk about things changing on the board and those drivers that are making a mock run, we watched Joey Hand in the 28th this week, and talk about a road racer in sports cars. This guy has just had a remarkable.
Yeah, one of the best in the world in sports car endurance racing. Joey Haynes, he's done it all. It's been all around the world racing.
Anybody know if Kyle C got released from the 28?
See him get this opportunity, Xfinity Series.
You got about 9 more minutes, Bryant.
This is a whole new animal for him. Yeah, it is, and this is an opportunity.
RSS didn't want to send the 28 to Portland. Okay. The Siegs try to gather points for the 28 sometimes, like how Ryan swaps into it later in the year. Okay. Thank you, TK.
Cup Series, seen him on the IMSA sports car side of things as a Ford guy. So he was brought in here kind of just to help evaluate the Haas factory road course program, the Sieg cars as well. And this is kind of a full-blown Haas car. So this is a good race car and a good opportunity for Joey to come in here and just help all of the Ford programs.
Play with JJ. What's up, man? Have a good stream over there. I hope my Braves win. Play with JJ. If you like the Phillies, make sure you check them out. If you like the Sixers, make sure you check them out. If you like the Flyers, make sure you check them out. If you like anything all Philly, make sure you check out my man Play with JJ.
Everything he gets in, so great to have him in the Xfinity field.
Make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that like. We are 84 away from 35K. 84 subs.
It illustrates just how talented he is and such a humble guy, helping
84 subs.
when he's not driving a race car.
What's up, Kelly? Welcome back, Kelly. Newest member after Hammer gave him a gifted membership last game. 84 away, that's right. Kelly says, hey, howdy, race fans. Which race slogan for next year when O'Reilly's takes it? Every time the car crashes, they say, must have been a part from O'Reilly's. That's right. Yeah, I wonder what they're going to do because they can't say fast as Xfinity Mobile anymore, which we'll be glad not to hear anymore. But didn't you know, I didn't know you could meet drivers at a gas station. I just did. Which one did you meet, Victorious? That's cool. Which one did you meet? Austin Green doing well. Yeah, third fastest right now. Third fastest. Austin Hill, Christian Eckes, and Austin Green. Nick Sanchez now dropped back down to 4th. Taylor Gray 5th. Conor Zilich having issues here. 6th fastest. Day there in 7th. Swallowich in 8th. Amizada in 9th. And Love in 10th. Sheldon Creed in 11th. So, see what happens here today. Auto Parts, yes. O'Reilly's Auto Parts is the new sponsor for the Xfinity series next year. So Xfinity is going away. Xfinity Mobile and Cable is going away. And O'Reilly, so it'll be the O'Reilly's Auto Parts Xfinity series. The Auto Parts series. So Spark Plug, the Bob and Tom skit. All right, we're trying to get to 100 likes, 45 likes. We're at 94 of us here, or 90, something like that. Make sure you're hitting that like for us as we are continuing our coverage of the NASCAR Xfinity Series here on the go at CeeLo. I think we'll get a lot more replay watchers this weekend with all the sports going on. And then next Sunday should be interesting with the NFL kicking off next Sunday and college football on Saturday. So we'll see what happens, especially when we get into the playoffs. A lot of people stop watching because their driver is out of it as well. So a lot of people, if the driver doesn't have a chance to win something like a big championship, they're not going to watch anymore, you know? So the more and more the drivers get cut down, the less we will have here. So that's usually how it goes. Hit the like, T-Van said. That's right, T-Van.
10, 11, 12. We talked about it where they're kicking up dirt on the racetrack. If you look here, get to use these telestrator for the first time. That's pretty. That's exciting. This winter and last week. You, Jonah, you were pretty jazzed up about using the telestrator. So basically, you see, even when they go through this section normally, where they're just using the curves, they're just,
This is Parker Klingerman talking, by the way.
laying on the racetrack. So you get anywhere offline, you're gonna end up.
I wonder if like Zilich was like, "Hey, I can't take this. Can you get Parker out of the booth?
Like you just
Can you get Parker out of the booth? Can he drive for me, please?" Wonder if that would happen.
Be between the areas of that dirt, or you're gonna end up off the racetrack like
4:57 to go here. Marshall and Georgia, how bad will a blowout be? Well, I don't know, man.
It's practice. Conor Zilich, he's trying to learn the track. You think of all the drivers who have never raced here trying to learn it. And he's
Conor Zilich has never raced here? Maybe that's why he's all over the place.
different every single lap.
How is Conor Zilich the favorite? He's never raced here before.
The reefing surface.
That's a great way to describe it. And what that does
What's up, Terho?
is in a section where you try to roll a ton of speed in there, which means you're trying to free roll the car through that section.
Morning, guys and gals. Thanks for the sub, Nikki. Nikki, thanks so much, Nikki.
You're sort of in a
Appreciate you. Hackney says, morning, guys and gals. Can you update me on Will Brown and Jack Perkins, please, regarding their places in the race? Yes, Jack Perkins is third fastest so far in practice. And Will Brown is 24th fastest. 24th fastest for Will Brown. And Perkins in that 19, of course, he's got a better car, is third fastest in that Toyota.
Sneak peek maybe of what we'll see in race trim. Zilich leading on both sides of.
right, but not by
CeeLo don't have shirts. I wish I did, because Conor's the best driver in the series, but he's showing that he doesn't know the track very well, Warren. He's been off the course a bunch of times. I don't have any T-shirts, Taro. I've never done any of that.
This season. Oh, that's great to see. The 40 back out there. Got that axle change.
Nick Sanchez, let's see what happens here. He's back out there. He was the fastest.
Separates himself. It's not just
Gimme racing.
speed, but it's
Damn a football.
for a long run. So to see the
Glad you're here, buddy.
is, pretty
I
interesting.
don't have any hats either, man. I
Well, yeah, just wanted to
don't have any hats either that I'm going to give away.
sold it car. So really good effort though by Patrick Donahue and the entire crew to get that changed, get the car fixed, and get Nick some laps.
Halfway to 100. Help us out.
So I didn't get a chance to check it.
TK says Perkins also ran Chicago, so is more familiar with the car. Will Brown, these are the first laps he has run in the car.
A mock qualifying run. Got only. So you're checking a couple of boxes.
He is fastest in practice, not bad. Wow, it just popped up there. That's new.
Go out and get a mock run.
I just got up there.
Know how fast this car is. I would say it's just
20 laps ran by Zilich, too. T. Lee.
Because this is a standing race. No cut cars here this weekend.
Speaking of hats, hope we don't have to see that 11 hat tomorrow.
There's no opportunity to flip the stage and gain positions through strategy and all of that. You want to qualify up front. You're not going to gain or lose positions on the pit lane. And so track position is.
Oh, I have hats.
Start thinking about.
Not that I'm going to give them away. I have one hat I'm giving away, and
It's huge.
I'm sending it.
This is most of a straight up
Taylor Gray, 13.6 average finish on a road course. That's Ricky's boy,
that you would have normally.
Taylor Gray.
Sort of thing. It means, hey, if you have the speed and you can stay up there,
With Zilich right now on top of the board.
you can sort of keep your position and control the race. In that sense, so qualifying is massively important if you want those stage points.
Dude, shirts, we'll all buy them. We love CeeLo. Scott, I know, I got to do some shirts. Got to do merch. I don't know.
Racer 2021 making his.
It's Portland. The guy with the hopped up Subaru WRX will probably beat these guys even in the dry.
Made a mock qualifying run, jumped up to 5th on his 16th lap. And there's his teammate Sheldon.
Sheldon Creed.
History here in Portland.
This 9th fastest for Creed.
Years ago, he was on the front.
You're getting a free stream. There you go. Mark, it's on the CW app. Make sure you go to the CW app. It's free over there on the CW Sports website or on your phone. They have free practice and qualifying.
At the end of these road course races, so many times throughout the years, there's far over there
Creed.
that launches the car. And you run really soft springs here. We've heard the drivers talk about wanting more drive off. Well, how do you do that? You run soft rear springs, but that also means that when the cars got newer tires.
Mid-afternoon nap coming up.
Side tires.
I don't need any more jobs.
Over on these rear springs. You'll see these cars look very dynamic as they go around this racetrack as the teams try to get rear grip in them.
Reed just jumped to 29th, or to 9th rather, a couple laps ago. He's completed 22 laps.
Reed up the 9th fastest.
It's about to run out.
50 likes, halfway to 100.
1, 2, 3 finish.
Halfway to 100.
They put all 4 of their cars in the top 8 in practice. Flags are out. You can't come back around and finish it.
All right.
Start finish line if you're on track.
End of practice.
So Creed's going to take advantage of that.
Creed's going to do one more lap here.
Sanchez, big machine.
I hear you. I should be working on the yard, Mark
It
says.
was very fast off the bat, but to just get more laps as this track has changed so much over this 50 minutes. You see the rubber that's laid down. Obviously, everyone improving their pace as they figure the racetrack out, get to do some of those.
Have I forgotten something?
Newer tires. That was really big. Just to get
Yes, I have.
here. I think it was 7 or 8 laps total. So
Yeah.
compared to the
I even had it too. I thought I screenshotted it to you.
Especially when you're making your first appearance here. You know, if it
I thought I screenshotted it to you. Did I not?
Sanchez, so that added time.
Because I had it. I thought I screenshotted it to it. Hit send. Double check, Royce. Because I thought I sent it to you.
And some much needed.
I thought I sent it to you. If not, let me know.
They had the celebration of the 20th anniversary of Big Machine.
Sheldon Creed.
Music group last night.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Party for everything I saw.
He's in 9th.
Practice is done. Qualifying on the way. Zilich, the best of the bunch. Love, Hill, Jack Perkins, Sam Mayer, the top 5. Sammy Smith.
All right, qualifying. We'll do about a 20-minute break, and then I guess there's a 25-minute qualifying. I don't know if they're going to do all together or 2 25-minute practices or qualifying spots. We'll see how that goes. I didn't. Okay, I have a screenshot of that address. I need to send it to you. All right. So here's where they finished. We'll look at the lap times here in a second. Conor Zilich, Jesse Love, Austin Hill, Jack Perkins in that 19, Sam Mayer, Sammy Smith, Carson Quaffle, Justin Allgaier, Sheldon Creed, Brandon Jones, Nick Sanchez, Christian Eckes, Austin Green, Taylor Gray, Blaine Perkins, Mass Pasta in 16th, 17th day. 18th is William Swallowage, 19th is Burton, 20th is Joey Hand in that 28 Ford. Thomas Nunziata in 21st, Ryan Sieg in 22nd, Harrison Burton 23rd, Dean Thompson 24th, Will Brown 25th, 26th is Danny Dimes, 27th is Parker Retzlaff, 28th is Matt Benedetto, 29th is Alex LeBay, 30th is Ryan Ellis, 31st Garrett Smithley, 32nd is Brennan Poole, 33rd is Jeremy Commence, 34th Vincente, he's the iRacing guy. Kyle Sieg there in Joey Gase's car in 36th, and Conga in 37th. So there is your running order for practice as it's over now. And let's take a look at the lap averages. And Jesse Love right on top there. Underrated over here is Jack Perkins, Rob Brown says. He's in that 19 car too. Everyone, dogs on TV, follow you for qualifying, Jake says. All good, man. Good luck. Jesse Love is the overall fastest. Nick Sanchez, Austin Hill. And then your 5-lap average is Conor Zilich, William Swallowage, and Taylor Gray. And your 10-lap average is William Swallowage, Conor Zilich, and, they changed it. William Swallowage, Jesse Love, and Nick Sanchez. So Conor Zilich, not really. He's only in there in the 5-lap average. There's some Burton here. Look at that. And there's nobody in the 15, 20, 25, or 30 lap average. So Conor Zilich right now on top of the board. And now we're going to go qualifying. See who can beat who. Who can beat who? All right.
So fast. Coda early this year battled Conor Zilich for that win. In some respects, looked like he had the chance to beat him. Could really use a win right now. It is the only junior motorsports car not to get victory lane yet this season. So I wouldn't be surprised if he had an opportunity here today.
Look at the breakdown there. If you got Zilich up there and all the junior motorsports guys, the 2 from RCR, the 2 from Haas Factory, and a couple of drivers from Joe Gibbs Racing. So let's rewind last week and the drama that was for this 88 team Parker teaming up with Conor Zilich.
All right, so we got a little bit before qualifying. They let the cars cool down a little bit. And I'm not sure if they're going to do all together or they're going to do like 19 and then 16 or whatever it is, how many they have there. Why don't you shove a football and let's get racing? Put Jack is as mature like SVG. Could Jack Perkins win this thing today? And at 19, we'll see what happens. SVG, former winner of this race last year. Of course, he is not here. He is across the country in Darlington for tomorrow's Southern 500. We'll be bringing that to you live tomorrow as well. And right now, actually, I'm going to go ahead and put the link to the new chats, the new race, as that is up. That's there's Conor Zilich.
Yeah, same deal here today. Felt pretty good about it in practice. Maybe not as good as we've been at some of the other road courses, but definitely got things better towards the end of practice there. So optimistic, but not going to get my hopes up yet.
All right, full race.
Oh, awesome! 10 subs away from 3,000.
Feel it in the car. You know, it's not painful, but it's definitely uncomfortable. Just with the belts over my collarbones. So yeah, I mean it's just gonna be what I have to deal with. But honestly, it's not too bad.
And guys, I actually interrupted a debrief between teammates, Connor and Sammy Smith, breaking things down. So for you, what was the big takeaway after practice?
Yeah, Kim, I thought we had a good pilot Chevrolet today. I think we're working on it a little bit. I'm trying to get some tips here from Connor, just pick his brain a little bit on some shift points. But I feel like we have a good car. We've worked hard on these road courses, and I feel like slowly have been getting better. And yeah, I feel good about today. Looking forward to qualifying and the race ahead.
A number of drivers were having problems with 10, 11, 12 track getting really dirty. What's the expectation?
Sorry, picking him as your dark horse.
You maybe have to tiptoe through that section.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, they are.
I think I was behind him probably half a straightaway and just settled down the dust as I got through there. So I was behind a couple of guys, and I know he went off there, and yeah, it gets sketchy. I think when you're going to be too wide and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be a challenge today, but yeah, everyone's going to have to deal with it.
I'm going to remove myself from this team meeting now. Throw it over to Dylan. Dylan, I think you've got Jack Perkins.
Yeah, that's right. Ended up fourth in practice in the GR 19. So
go, Will.
You were one of the only ones that was talking about the track and just kind of dodging some of the.
I think Jack has to qualify up front to have any chance. In my opinion, Hackney says.
Tricky out there, the way that the drivers, you need to cut the circuit.
48 years old, 10 years in ARCA, Mad Steve says.
It's so hard to maximize.
This is Jack Perkins.
What you've got when you get down there, but our number 19 Insurance Partners Financial Services Toyota Super was pretty quick there on the mock run. There's a lot of time in me, and hopefully we can get it right up in the front two rows for the race.
You didn't get to run the full race at Chicago earlier this year. So as you try to diagnose your setup and what you need for the car kind of on the long run and throughout the course of the race, what's the challenge in that for you?
It's extremely challenging. One lap pace, you make the car kind of really good on turn, but then the tires aren't there 3 laps later, and the long run is terrible. So it's a real manage, and I don't know what we're going to do exactly, but I think it's probably a lot of it's going to come back to me managing the tire in the long run. We just got to qualify well.
Sounds like SVG too.
Not a lot of strategy today, so we've got to qualify well. Get the track position. We'll worry about the car after that.
Jack, 19 car is good. He's got to go climb aboard the car for Group 1 of qualifying. Practice done here in the Pacific Northwest. Great day in Portland. Xfinity cars on track next for qualifying.
All right, so they're going to do Group 1 and Group 2 qualifying. So let me find my qualifying thing here. Here's qualifying. We'll get rid of practice. Qualifying. That's in Group 1. That's subscriber. All right, so there is your qualifying order, and he's an ARCA regular crazy. ARCA Retzlaff, Anthony Alfredo, Clements, Danny Dimes, Eckes, there's Hand, Ryan Sieg, Kyle Sieg. Brother's gonna be racing against right behind each other. Jack Perkins in 16th, Nicholas Sanchez 17th, and Will Brown 18th. So we'll see what Nick Sanchez can do in this round. Lots of good cars in that second round. So hopefully Dirty Nick Sanchez can hold on tight here for, because it'll be this and this. There's no other chance. You get one chance here, and then you go on to the next group, and then whoever beats each other is on the pole. So Jack's father Larry has a legend over here in our series, CeeLo. Awesome. So I guess Jack Perkins and Blaine Perkins are not related, correct? How is Matty D in practice? Let's see. Practice. Is it gonna refresh? No. Well, I'll look on my phone instead. Let me see on my phone. Let's see. NASCAR results. Leaderboard. So the results, it won't let me look at the practice anymore. All right, so tonight, then tomorrow the race. Next weekend, Worldwide Technology. Saturday, Sunday race at 6:30. Another evening race. Another evening race for the next Xfinity series, and the Cup race is at 2 p.m. next Sunday. The trucks are also, I guess, are off. Let's take a look. Are the trucks off next week? Schedule. Yep. So the trucks are off next week. So no Friday as well for that. No Friday for that. Here's if you're once more time here before I get in my phone here. This is the Xfinity app. If you click on this right here, this gives you the free next truck race is Bristol. Next right here. So make sure you check that out. Click on that link that takes you to the qualifying for on the CW right here. Okay. Jesse Love being interviewed. Of course, I'm gonna miss that one because my phone's loading. That's not old, it's mature. Lloyd says, I have a Jimmy Johnson shirt on. I'm old. 7 times. 7 times. 61 likes. We're almost to 100. Make sure you hit that like. At Bristol, speaking of Bristol, I will be here for the Friday night race at Bristol, and I will be here Thursday night as well for the ARCA race at Bristol, and then Saturday night we'll be at the race. So no night race for Bristol on our channel. We will actually be there. So and I don't know if I'll just be sitting in the stands or we'll be in the pits. Probably just sitting in the stands this time. Because Bristol is very, as I've been told, very, very lenient on who gets passes. There's not very many places to stand. Even with the hard copy, you can't stand on top of the garage, that little thing anymore. So not the truck race on that Thursday. No, it is, yeah, I'll do the truck race as well. So ARCA and then the truck race, and then Friday night Xfinity, and then I'll be at Bristol on Saturday night. That's how we'll probably do it. I don't know if I'll do the Bristol. I don't know if we're gonna go there on Friday night or we'll go Saturday. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided that yet. That's a long day on that Saturday to come back. So we might get a hotel room or I don't know. I haven't decided that yet either. So, but we'll let you know that stuff going forward.
At it, and I'm really, looking forward to seeing how that plays out.
Jesse seeming confident with what he had at the end of practice. What about teammate Austin Hill? Austin, I know that you were trying some things. You guys came with a different setup. Did it prove good?
Yeah, I mean, our bench Chevrolet is fast as Xfinity Mobile right now. The driver
Fast as Xfinity Mobile
there in practice and even in that mock run that we ran for qualifying. So there's definitely room for.
No, I don't stream IndyCar. I just do the 500 and only did that. I did that because of Carl Larson, but I'll probably do it next year too.
Well, but yeah, I mean, Jesse and I both, we kind of bring a whole new package to the racetrack, a whole new, outlook on this racetrack, and how we're gonna attack it. And I think
Jack
so
can
far it's going
adapt. He
really
might
well.
have a
Our
future in
CR is
NASCAR. We'll
2 and 3
see.
right now. Jesse was a little bit better.
I don't know
It's clear
clue who
in
Day is.
practice, but
No
I think
clue.
that him and I can work really well together today. Um, give and take. When we need to as teammates, and keep everyone else behind us, so we can
Trying to get to
finish
100
at the end and
likes.
go
Help
from
us
there.
out.
All right, we'll see what Austin Hill and Jesse Love have later this afternoon.
He's underrated on the road, is Austin Hill. But when we come to one of these places, he's going to have a chance. He's been good here at Portland last couple of years. And you think about what he's done this season, top 5.
All right, so just waiting for qualifying to start. There'll be 2 sessions. I think they're about 25 minutes apiece, maybe 15. I'm not sure. Probably 25 minutes apiece. And then tonight at 6 o'clock, we will be bringing you the live coverage of tonight's race here. What we're doing the practice and qualifying for. We're bringing you the Pacific Office Automation 147. We live coverage. We'll do pre-race ceremonies at 6 p.m. We'll be live for you as we'll take hopefully about a 2-hour break in between. 2-hour break in between. So looking forward to hanging with you guys. Appreciate you hanging with us. And it's been a long day so far. Started at 8 a.m. this morning with NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying, where Denny Hamlin is on the pole for tomorrow's race for the Southern 500 with Chase Briscoe on the outside. Then we took a little break, and then we did the Craftsman Truck Series race. And Corey Heim had a little bit of Lane Riggs battling him, and then Lane Riggs could not take care of his tires tonight, and he ran into the wall in the 3rd stage, and that was it. Corey Heim, it was all Corey Heim after that. There was no one to take care of Corey Heim. And now we're here in Portland for the NASCAR Xfinity Series practice and qualifying, and then tonight we'll be here for that. And then tomorrow we'll be back for NASCAR Cup Series Cookout 400 Southern 500 Cookout Southern 500 tomorrow night about 4:30. We'll be on 4:30, maybe 4 o'clock. I'm not sure. I'll have to take a look at that. So that stream will be up later. The Xfinity stream is in the pinned message. So if you guys want to be at the Xfinity stream tonight, make sure you do that. CeeLo, I don't know how exactly, but I kind of got a suspicion that Ty Gibbs is going to be battling with Denny for the victory tomorrow. Ty Gibbs had a very good car today. He had a good car. But Denny Hamlin is always good here. But we'll see. I also think you need to watch Willie B. I know he had a not a good qualifying run, but Willie B was very good here in the spring. He dominated the whole race. And then at the end, Denny Hamlin won. So we'll see. Sky Allen says, I have the drivers finish their ice cream yet. Let's go qualifying. Exactly, right? Tell them to put their lollipops down and let's go. Come on, man. Any upsets so far? Did Texas lose to Ohio State? What was the score? I heard Manning did not look good. He was having a hard time. Manning was not looking good. So 7 wins by Conor Zilich. He wants 8. He wants to break the record of junior motorsports wins in a year, and he's going to try to do it, he says. Allgaier and then Austin Hill with 3 wins. But Mayer, Allgaier, and Conor Zilich both have the point standing here. But here we go. Qualifying starting right now.
Versus each other. It's been all summer long that those two have been vying for that 12th position. But can a Krishnakis or someone like that sneak up, get a win? Make that a good point.
Look at William Sawalek, and you think about the success that he's had here in ARCA West competition the last couple of years and how that's translated from a Friday run to a Saturday run in the Xfinity Series. We've seen it already this year. He's someone that might be able to put himself in position and pull off the upset, lock himself into the playoffs, and upset that playoff cut line. All begins with qualifying, and Williams' teammate, one of the first out there in Group 1 to 19, is Jack Perkins.
About Jack Perkins. I was a big supercar
Jack Perkins. Let's see what he can do.
Religiously, and he was in the Jack Daniels car. I was so jealous. I always wanted to drive the Jack Daniels car. So cool to see him over here in NASCAR, making a couple of starts in the Xfinity Series. Comes from a storied family of racers in Australia. Larry Perkins' dad, who was a very famous race car driver there, and
Yeah, I think he was quick in practice, and I think it's a big opportunity for him. You know, those Joe Gibbs cars. You mentioned that 19 car has been fast with a couple different drivers. Josh Blakely might.
All right, 19-minute practice. It's a 19-minute practice,
There's
maybe
the
20,
alternate start finish line.
maybe
So
20
Perkins
minutes.
Get a little heat in the tires, then turns up the wick, and he is now on it.
Right, uses a little bit of dirt. They cleaned the racetrack. NASCAR actually brought out some of the jet dryers to clean the racetrack over there, and all
It
the
should be
dirt
over here by
down
4.
there in practice and dust. So there's probably a lot more grip there. Most grip you'll have had.
Let's
all
see who's the
day
fastest
after
here
that
when they come
jet
back around.
was the first car to get in there. You go about 160 down to turn 1, second gear here.
Qualifying for what? The Pacific
here out.
Office Automation 147.
You can stay in
Right
second
here.
and bang it off the rev limiter, or pop the third for just a second. Oh, right front lock up, and you want to wrap these curves to the inside of 4, 4A, and 5. You want to be right around those. Don't use too much of the racetrack on the exit for 6. Down first gear for here.
Xfinity.
The car will lean over on the right rear, then stay tidy on the exit to set up for 7. Back down to first
Yes,
gear.
it does, Mark.
Second. Long back straightaway. You want to get the best run you possibly can. They removed this curb on the right there. You see that black strip that used to be a curb. They removed it for IndyCar, so no longer have to worry about that. It's blind as you here towards the alternate start.
Tom getting yo. There goes Jack Perkins.
Not bad at all for Jack Perkins.
He jinxed him because there he goes around. Oh, Jack Perkins around.
Yes, comes to a stop. Bob had a chance to get to
Day the leader right now.
how close it was.
At some point, he was sliding. He was thinking he might get there here too.
I had a lady in the grocery store that almost ran into me with her car. Oh no.
Be mindful of here is you just
Starting
don't
last,
jump out there and
exactly.
make someone else's progress who's making
Actually, still faster, and he's stuck. Of course he is.
He's actually stopped on the racetrack, so they've thrown the red flag.
Oh no, it's the
He's
70.
now gone to the top. He runs a 113.
The 70 is stopped.
That's a really good lap.
Lucky for him, he got his lap.
We've got a red flag here. It's 16:56 to go.
Watching a tracker, and a guy's got a lap going, and somewhere else on track, someone runs off. Caution comes out, and you have to reset and do it all again.
Yeah, we saw the 48 there of Nick Sanchez.
Perkins spun, and now
lap or not.
the 70 is stalled.
If this happens, you're just on the outlap, so you don't really put too much effort to the tires because they definitely have a bit of fall off here this weekend. This is a very smooth racetrack, one of the smoothest you'll run on in North
Told you,
America.
got to slow it up all fun. 11 and 12. Turns 11 and 12. Give us some issues right here.
You lap from the tires will take away performance in the ultimate lap time.
Everyone's going to make the field this weekend. Only 37 cars here. Watch what's happening to Thomas Annunziata.
Annunziata
actually missed the race at Coda earlier this season.
Yeah, and I see the smoke out.
Is Perkins' car okay? Yeah, he just slid. He didn't hit anything.
Oh no.
Well, Thomas Annunziata is going to be the last place car.
I don't know exactly what the problem is. I did hear the team ask him if he missed a shift, did not hear what Thomas said, so possibly a larger issue here for the 70 car.
He's just talking about how excited he was about racing this track.
Dylan, 54 of Taylor Gray.
Yeah, they've got an issue as well. Taylor went out on the racetrack and brought the car back and said whenever he went to full throttle, the car basically shut off. So they're working on the carburetor right now.
Are they not running the?
Putting it over.
I missed the coverage.
Maybe talking.
I heard it's a different track.
Fuel pump thing,
They
or
changed
maybe
it.
Bypass on the fuel system. So either way, it sounds like maybe the car just is not getting fuel, and whenever he goes to wide open full throttle, it shuts it. They're trying to get that diagnosed here on the 54.
Practice was eventful. 3 minutes into Group 1 qualifying, and it too has been eventful.
Yeah, when we see all those spins and off-track moments for a lot of these race cars in practice, it can look harmless, but race cars are very fragile, and they do not like having moments where they get shook around or launched in the air too often, and that can hurt all sorts of different things. And that might have been the case there for Taylor Gray.
29 likes to 100. Help us out with that 100 like show.
For some reason, that would be about the only
29 likes. There is 2 races left for the Xfinity Series this week, and then next week at Gateway, and then we will see who makes it in the playoffs. Harrison Burton and Jeb Burton are the ones battling.
So that's how these work. And that's not occurring there for 54. So they've got to
sort of dictate.
Sheldon Creed and Sam
Let's check
Mayer.
the science kid here in the booth lines up his next dissertation. We'll go to Kim down on the pit lane.
I see you, man.
And rewind to last year with Sam Mayer, who won the pole here for Portland. So what does it take to make a fast lap here?
Yeah, I mean, you have to have a really fast Automobile Ford Mustang. He
As
showed
fast
us
as a
Ford
Xfinity Mobile.
having a pretty good car.
I see you, man.
The factory team is doing a really good job of getting better every time we show up, and we
This is
have
NASCAR.
work cut out for us today so far in practice. We've definitely had to make a couple changes on it, but I think for
Family
qualifying,
of
we'll be
English
as fast as Xfinity
teachers.
Mobile, but we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be one for sure. I mean, we're already getting a treat, but I think it's even crazier. So, I mean, if you just put a good lap down and
There's the
keep rolling
bridesmaid.
more on the pavement, you'll have a good day. So, hopefully we can do that.
About the bridesmaid.
Race cars and fast drivers here at Portland cannot ignore his teammate Sheldon Creed, who's led in all 3 of the Portland races here. Do you have a car here this afternoon that could possibly make
No,
the
because you're always a
Yeah, I think
bridesmaid.
some good adjustments to our friend the Jacqueline Ford Mustang can certainly get us
Led
there.
laps in all 3
Phil,
Portland
Pretty
races.
decent there in practice. Tried to
Tiff
push
said that she put some money on him today.
Yeah, I guess just find the limits. But yeah, overall I feel okay, lacking a little drive here and there. So we're gonna hit it with some adjustments and yeah, try to find it, make it as fast as Xfinity Mobile.
All right, Parker and Adam, you heard it, monster truck it. So maybe $1. I'll offer you guys $1 each if you get that phrasing in during the race later today.
It won't be hard. Well, multiple opportunities, I have a feeling. Easy to work in from everything we've seen in practice. That's a great term for explaining what they're doing to the curbs over there in the grass down in turns 10, 11, 12. Monster truck. I like it.
That's funny. Kim's talking to Ford drivers there. And
So we're under a red flag due to
obviously this season, but
Thomas Annunziata being stalled in that 70 car, and I think we're going to be back to green flag here in just a second.
Race in the Xfinity Series. You have to go back to August of 2023 when Ty Gibbs got it done in Indianapolis in a Toyota. So we'll see if Sam Mayer, Sheldon Creed, or someone from the Toyota camp can knock the Chevys off the top of the pylon today.
And it makes sense when you look at who's been driving these cars. The last
Still
few
bossy.
years.
I am.
Chevy, as a few of them. Chevy, Conor Zilich now. I mean, Chevy. Yep. So it plays. They've had the best road course racers behind the wheel of Chevys.
27 likes to go to 100. Help us out.
In the Xfinity Series on the road. It's his replacement in the 16. AJ running Cup.
Christian Eckes.
Rookie of the Year contender Christian Eckes.
See those
Really the highlight of his
16.
year has been the season.
Tennessee Smokey says, also interesting comments Wednesday regarding NASCAR Cup Series looking for cost-saving measures for team owners considering stage changes, tire allotments, and limited pit crew sizes.
Those tires.
That's
as you can.
crazy.
Sort of work them in as you
I
get
have an annoying
starting
fly in here.
down to them right now because they're just going to lose performance as you go through.
Shouldn't be too tough to tow into the pits. It's a quick trip.
The heat starts to go through those.
I don't know why. They're having issues in turns 10, 11, and 12.
Corners and sort of so much load to those rear tires.
Here's
They
Eckes.
lose grip as you go through a lap. He's going to start his right now over the alternate start finish line and down to turn 10.
Shoot, fly, you bother me.
His success on the road, 3 top 5s in his rookie campaign. 2 of those coming in road course competition.
He followed me upstairs. He was downstairs with me, and he followed me upstairs.
Playoffs, but if you don't, last part of this year is just all about gaining momentum for his
Can't get rid of him.
In
Annoying fly.
2026, and you saw the graphic. They've been really good in the last few races. They're starting to build
14
some of
minutes
that
left in
momentum
this
that they-
qualifying.
Solid.
Group
Turn
1.
there had a decent exit out of 12. Just a couple tests off.
I do too.
days
Lloyd, I think it's better racing.
Earlier,
It's better
no
racing.
lockup so far. Oh, then I spoke too soon. There's one down into turn 4, and then the 4.
Nanobot.
We've seen that often out of a lot of cars because of just how soft the rear springs are, and you're loaded up as you're braking and turning at the same time. There, it's easy to lock that.
Heck is way below the pole
Out of
here.
6 towards 7. This is probably the most important part of this racetrack to get a good run out of 7. It's a very awkward corner. Get
Tell
to it nicely.
Spain to get the fly spray.
It's a quick one around here. It flies.
See that? Oh, man, it turns it off like that. I thought it would, that sucks. I'm sorry about that, y'all.
Discover curated color.
I thought it would minimize it if I did that. 1 second. I was on my phone here. 14 minutes left here. Day in that 24 Toyota. is the fastest right now on the pole. Of course, we have Group 2, and they will be able to beat out that time. But we thank you for being here. Thanks so much, y'all, for hanging out with us tonight. 74 likes. We're trying to get to 100. Oh, there's another car off the track. That's Will Brown. Will Brown off the track.
Probably want another effort at it. See if he says
Must be my cologne.
continue on for a
Or
second.
my Lever 2000 for all my 2000 parts.
If you want to sort of do one and
Is Lever 2000 even a thing still?
Green prior to the caution.
That shows my age. Lever 2000.
Talk about someone that shows up, doesn't ride his cars often, but when he comes road racing,
Alabama up 7-0 on Florida State.
This year, he was 11th at Sonoma, and to be fair, you know, they had a
Mini
penalty
spy
there.
drone on
Top 10
CeeLo.
there as well. You see Will Brown off track in the 11.
Georgia 14-0 on Marshall.
25th, I believe, in practice.
You love Lever, but haven't found any? Is it even a thing anymore?
Transition for him. It's so tough. These race cars are so unique.
I'm in. Got the CW. Awesome, Mark. Yeah, CW app free.
Difficult.
You watch it for free.
Years to have road
and the battle cam tonight. It'll be aerial cam, actually. It's probably what it'll be.
Unique race car. The cut car is now aligning what sort of more common.
There's the link to the paint scheme and race weekend preview vlog, guys. Make sure you check that out.
It's the stock car we've loved for over better part of 2
Dollar
decades,
store.
and it's a unique piece.
Austin Green really hustling that race car. Picking up
Fast pasta, 7th fastest.
as he comes off 7.
Good grief.
Start finish line 1:14.74 to a 1:14.43 for him. A little bit quicker.
Yeah.
You still get Lever 2000 at the dollar store. Oh my god.
That's tough. You know, you get so much heat through the brakes.
Jack Perkins from down under Australia, Andrew.
The car just
2nd fastest right now.
7th on the board.
Alfredo actually won the pole here the first race. If you remember, that's when we did 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Round 1, he was quickest in position to advance to round 2. And the rains came, and NASCAR said, we're just going to call it good. And he started on the pole. So that was a pretty neat day for him at the time.
Anthony Alfredo does a cool thing often these weeks on social media where he does sort of a lap on iRacing, talking through each track that he makes sure he heads to. So if you don't follow him on Instagram, go check it out. But it's very cool and very insightful often of what the drivers are experiencing around these racetracks.
91 this weekend, Josh Williams driving that car.
Our good friend Kenneth Fox is here as well. He's at the track. Comments made by NASCAR corporate representative to Charlotte reporter, if NASCAR moves to 46 charters, current team owners looking to cut expenses in the Cup Series using some positives for the ARCA race. Interesting. He's from Israel. Thank you, Bronny. Victoria says, an employee told me that you can enter the NASCAR hauler area for merch and driver signings without tickets for the race. Is that true? Yes. The merch area, yeah. There's a NASCAR. Yes, you can do that.
Daniel Dye is currently
The big one is coming.
more speed in the 10.
Not yet. Trying to get to 100 likes. Help us out.
3 different teams.
Trying to get to 100.
Released after
The Longhorns went down.
Had a couple of weeks away, but came back last week for Alpha Prime at Daytona, and now, as you mentioned,
They'll be chasing Manning out the door. He'll be wanting to transfer.
Daniel Dye starts the lap. Oh no, way out there.
Danny Dimes again.
It doesn't get much uglier than that through that section, but
nobody challenging Perkins or Day.
Some of the things that we see down there, he's went.
See 9 more minutes, then we'll see the other big guys, the big boys race in Group 2.
You don't get to run out of 12, and you feel like you just have to make up through this lap. Or, personally, I would probably abort the lap, take it easy, and try to fire off for the next lap.
And here's the other thing that you have to start thinking
What was
about.
the score? What was the final score?
The fact you come all the way to the West Coast. No teams here, maybe not as many resources as you're used to having on a normal race weekend. And turnaround from practice qualifying to the race is very, very short period of time. You do not want to go out, throw it away, tear up your race car, or even have to go to a backup and then have to turn
That
left. So that's gotta be
28, the
careful
big one.
here when you're making these runs. As we check in on the 28 at Joey Hand.
14-7.
That's a great point. Yeah, you just don't want to put your team in that position.
So you think they have two good defenses, or their offense? Both offenses are bad. Both quarterbacks are not good. Which one? Watching the game, if you watch the game, was the offense bad or was their defense good?
To back it off as we look at Joey Hand. Wrestle everything he can out of this 28 car right now.
Man, he is squealing the tires.
Days that car looks very
8 minutes to go.
through 5 into 6. Starting to pop that left front.
The same Xfinity Mid-Ohio was full of torrential downpours in the race that Trackhouse owner Justin Marsh got his only NASCAR victory.
Here to finish this lap, he'll want another run.
Defenses showed up for both sides. Okay.
Second in that segment of the track.
Okay.
Our tracker, it's pausing at the scoring loops here. It's not running continuously, as we said.
Come on, Nick Sanchez. You're holding me down, man.
The same resources from a timing and scoring perspective.
See what he can do. He's just getting on the track here.
Our tracker pausing from time to time. Joey Hand is currently 6th as we go to Dylan.
Let's catch up with Alan Day, who is
There's Alan Day.
about second right now. So pretty good lap. You feel like you maximized it and got everything out of it?
Well, I don't know. Up to now, I mean, the Jason sidecar is as fast as Xfinity Mobile.
Fast Xfinity Mobile.
Exactly what to expect when I came in. This is the first time on Xfinity car this year, but yeah, it's fast. Hopefully, it's going to stay like that until the end of the session. And yeah, I mean, in the end of the day, it's a long race. But
Yeah, Day is fast. 73.945.
Results. Thank you very much. We've seen
Come on, Dirty Nick Sanchez. Let me see what you got, baby.
fast this year, and the 24 is fast again today.
Well, we talked
In the
about
red, was in the green.
NASCAR Euro Series champion, but he was second in an ARCA race earlier this year at Lime Rock. So
See what you got.
very adept.
He is, and he's really good on the road courses.
Texas
so
has to go undefeated the rest of the season to playoff bound. No pressure.
Really good pace at road
Go
courses.
Big Orange, Tennessee
In their
Smoking.
history, they've
Big
had some of the
win.
Best runs in this series at road courses. So cool to see all that come together and put in a great lap. Nick Sanchez here.
Billy Bowes, what's up, man?
Sort of missed the turn 1 there a little bit. Was further out than he probably wanted to be, so he had an awkward angle for turn 2.
Did Will get damaged? No.
This is continuing to be a good lap. Just loses a little bit through that section.
Come on, Nick Sanchez, get that number 1 spot.
It's not as good. In a couple sections in a row, he's lost time here.
But that was a tidy 35.
74.128.
Here. It's one of the slowest corners. The car's going to hike up that left front right there. Now into 7. This is the important one. We saw it all go wrong for Joey Hand right here.
He's gaining on it.
Kyle Seed.
Tiny lap. Bringing everything out of this race car. Speed almost a little bit on the exit right there. See if he gets it back on the straightaway. Possibly doesn't look like it.
One time he was as close as 3,000ths to the fast lap. Ends up losing some time there in the back portion of that lap and ends up second behind Alon Days.
And they're in the SEC too, Kelly, so it's not going to get any easier.
He really lost the back end into 12. 6 minutes.
They might have one of the toughest schedules in the country.
Maybe take another run at it.
So you mentioned the 6 minutes. We got 2 groups, and there is no second.
Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all.
So you do the 2 groups.
Trying to get to 35,000. We're so close.
Starting lineup for today's race. Kyle Sieg out in the 53 with Joey Hand coming over and driving the 28 car. Sieg moves over running full time to drive the 53 this weekend.
That's a big adjustment.
I watched
right?
Bubba get his
You drive for the race team.
get his when it rained at Talladega.
All these different races and years, and then simply go drive someone else's race car. It's gonna feel very different to him. The interior will be different. It's just all sorts of things that he's gonna have to adjust
18
to.
likes to go to 100. Help us out. 18.
And it's not his strength, right?
No, it's not his strength. It's not his experience, that he's had in the past. So it's just a lot that he's having to adjust to here in this 53.
5 minutes to go. Group 1.
William Sawalich is one of the cars in Group 2.
Sawalich.
5. But you've been on track already this weekend. Had a pretty good night last night. The ARCA car won that race. What does not only the laps help, or how does it help you, but running as well? Like, what kind of confidence boost is that just in general?
Yeah, I mean, just confidence in general helps kind of everything. But I would say I'll give you a super today is this fast Xfinity Mobile, and I think
Fast Xfinity Mobile. CeeLo, I didn't find it.
get some short run speed.
I'll send you my email. You can send it there. I'll send it to that one thing. No worries. I'll take care of it.
Again, for me to be out there on Saturdays. William. His cars have been fast. The one car that has been having issues here in this session is his teammate Taylor Gray. And they're still trying to figure out exactly what the issue is with this race car. They thought maybe it was some sort of actual fuel issue. They said they run laps at practice, and then once they put fuel in the car, this is when they started to have all these problems. Now, it does look like it's up to speed, which would be some progress.
Alan Day's still the leader here.
Here and get a definitive answer if they found anything that was amiss on his 54 car.
This is a pretty decent lap. You know,
Taylor Gray.
you're half a second off of what the fast time is right now.
P5.
Where Gray slots in. Fifth
3
is
more
where he
minutes
ended
left.
up as he crosses the alternate start finish line. You know, they've got 67 points above the playoff cut line.
Playoff.
But you just don't want to have any hiccups.
I'm sure they do.
In the regular season finale next weekend.
Fast Xfinity Mobile.
So close.
Michael Jordan series. You heard it here first. The Michael Jordan series.
Down there at the end to Sammy Smith to Mexico City, where he
It's the O'Reilly's Auto Parts series.
actually knock him out of the way there in Mexico City. Flash of green on the really fired it off.
Gray almost had it there.
Now in the four, we've seen a lot of right front lockups. Doesn't do that.
Here's
Stays
Ryan
tight,
C.
wraps that inside curve. I like that.
Ryan C. Bronny's boy.
Here through 5. We haven't really seen a lot of cars go faster in succession. But if you felt like you made mistakes, he really hikes up the left front out of 6 down into 7. Late turn in here. Gave up a little bit of time, but it's about this run out of 7 down straight away.
2 Gibbs cars in Group 1. Jack Perkins is currently 3rd. Taylor Gray currently 5th. And we'll see if the rookie driver 54 can gain.
The Dale Jr. series.
It's a good pickup. You know, considering this, we've talked about
Doggo need attention.
Cars sort of experience and gain as you go through a lap. Means that
Ryan C.
the second lap,
plus 1.119.
he probably just tidied
5
up
cars or 4.
in terms of driving to go faster on that second lap.
Ryan Sieg back out in the
Is he racing tonight on flow?
Should have.
We referenced Jeff Burton and how close he was at Talladega. How about last week at Daytona for Ryan Sieg leading in?
What's up?
That playoff cut line
Playoffs.
totally changed. I talked about Taylor Gray, who's more than 60 points to the good. He was actually down to 25 points above the cut line when Sieg was leading. And of course, it didn't work out for Sieg, but man, it just one upset and it changes everything.
So as we were riding behind him in that race, and I'm sitting there looking at him being the leader, I couldn't help but think about that exact scenario. Like if he wins this race, oh man, that playoff cut line's gonna be way different next week. Now wait a minute, you're about to win at Daytona, in the 88 for Dale Jr. and everything that's on the line for Conor Zilich, and you're thinking about Ryan Sieg. I'm thinking about it on the cut line. I won't lie. There was a second there I was thinking about it for sure.
Jack Perkins back out. It's 3rd right now and trying to better himself. A little insurance policy.
And right here, start the lap. And I think the way he's tackled this is what I assume we'll see, especially in the second group, is sort of, he slid the back end there in 12, and that's going to hurt his run down the front straightaway. Lost a ton of time there. 4/10 basically.
Down to 4 minutes to go for Group 1. You don't have to finish your lap. You just have to get it started prior to time expiring.
Who was that? Oh, Perkins. Perkins. Look at Sanchez up there at 2 now.
He wanted to find out what was actually
G2 for Nick Sanchez.
that car at.
We still have a whole nother
Joey
set here.
able to help himself. Goes from 8th to 7th. Jumps in front of teammate Ryan C.
Imagine his performance in Sam Hunt Racing equipment today. Here's the thing about Day. His first NASCAR Xfinity Series in 2016. He wheeled that thing to a 13th place finish.
Second. Right front lock up there into 1. Gets sideways there out of 3. Ooh. Another right foot. You don't want to do that too many times. It starts to flat spot that tire, hurt you.
And these are the tires you'll start the race with, so you got to be careful of that.
Right, yeah. You just
if you're Patrick Donahue in the box, you're sort of cringing seeing that because you know that you're going to start on these tires in that first stage. There's another one. Well, and he might not know, right? He is on the tracker, but they can see the telemetry and they can tell him, hey, look, we're good. Let's just be done with it, right?
I want to say this though, it's always been fun watching qualifying for me and just in general watching drivers at road courses because sometimes they look slow and it's actually really fast. The way they throw it around and hop at the curves and you know tires off the ground and all the things that happen.
Bernie Nick Sanchez,
Someone that I felt
74.717.
It ended up having really fast laps. It just didn't look fast, but he was hustling it so well. What's up with his old teammate or a guy that's driving for Colleague now, the 11 of Brown, Dylan?
Yeah, that's right. The 11 car has been on jack stands here for the last few minutes. Spoke with Eddie Pardue, who crew chiefs his car, and he said that the transmission had a little bit of an issue. Said it wouldn't go into second gear cleanly, so they are just going to opt to change the entire transmission. So
14 likes to 100. Help us out with the 14 likes.
The 11
Still have another 20 minutes or so. But make sure you hit that like for us. Will Brown, they're working on Will Brown's car. I guess when he spun, he did do something to the car. So your Aussie fans out there, Will Brown. And then Jack Perkins as well. He's in third. But Alan Day right now on the pole. 21-0 Dogs over Marshall. Also, this race has some weird pit stop rules I've never heard of before, which is weird too. I've never heard of that. People, let's get to 35,000 subs, or at least try. Come on here, help us out, y'all, if you haven't subscribed yet. 34,919 on the subs. We are almost there. We are almost at 81 subs to go. 81 subs to go, y'all. Brown will have to start in the rear for working onto the car now. Yes, he will. After I think you can do it until qualifying's over, right? You have plenty of time to do it until qualifying's over. And then then after that you can't work on the car anymore. So I can't just stop in the middle of it. So they'll probably go to the rear of the field. So that's not good for Will Brown and that 11 Colleague Chevrolet. As of course that's the car that he was 13th fastest, so I mean it's not really going to help him much. But Fast Pasta 9th, Ryan Sieg, Joey Hand, Christian Eckes, Jack Perkins, Alan Day right now is leading it. So we'll see what happens here. As you're coming in, make sure you hit that like for us. Trying to get to 100. We're 12 likes away from that. We're 82 subs away from 35,000. So 35,000. All right. So, group two. Everybody eat some hot dogs and food. That looks good. There's Ryan Sieg.
Sieg, who is working out the logistics of a brand new helmet. But as we look at qualifying, your group, you ended up settling out on 8th. How'd you feel about your qualifying run?
It was okay. We went out and there was a caution, so we, had some heat in our tires, and I thought our first one would have been pretty good. I thought I got through most of the first half of the track after the alternate.
So, Gregor, good to see you. Will Brown is 3 for 3 of having issues in NASCAR with RCR calling so far.
At least we have everything is kind of somewhat worked out. Where other ones we've had a brake issue or something's happened. So I think this will be hopefully a good road course race for us. I think we've struggled on speedways and road courses. Has really put a damper on our season.
I think it's a wheel area issue or something.
A good day and just come out.
When he spun,
a good finish.
And went through the dirt, he might have injured something.
A whole lot, so just got to be fast and have a good handling car and just stay out.
10 likes to go. 10 likes to 100. Help us out.
Just stay on the track, but
no second gear on Brown's car. Trans needs changing. Oh, Powder, thank you so much.
Throughout the year, it's just we run really good or we run really bad or wrecked. So
RCR electrical malfunction. Colleague at Chicago wrecked. Colleague at Portland more mechanical issues.
But if not,
You got to be kidding me.
Prove ourselves not in the playoffs. So we have a lot to look forward to even to next season. So I'm excited, ready to keep this thing going forward.
Rain, tornado warnings,
He
100
referenced the
degrees
lack of
camping, and
performance at
flood
road
warnings.
courses and speedways. He's not been a great road racer in his career. Really good on speedways, and that will probably be the
Nick
biggest
Sanchez, what a
disappointment
dark horse pick, huh?
for them, is they didn't take advantage of their strength.
What a dark horse pick for CeeLo.
One is done, and qualifying, Alonde leads the way.
Jason Foster becoming a rookie member. Jason, thanks for speaking up this morning, saying he had been a long time watcher, first time chatter, and now becoming a rookie member. Thank you, Jason, for being a rookie member. We appreciate you. You have now access to all the emojis for anything we do, races, baseball, anything. The emojis change per series, and everything we do, the emojis are there for you guys to celebrate and have fun. But coming up in the pin message above, tonight at 6 o'clock Central will be pre-race ceremonies for the NASCAR Xfinity Series race, the Pacific Office Automation 147. So looking forward to having fun with you guys tonight. But let's get back to it. Qualifying Group 2 now with Conor Zilich. We'll see if he goes to the top of the board and knocks Mr. Day out of the way. But we'll see what he can do. This kid bet and bounce all around with a collarbone, man. I won't even imagine.
60 plus miles an hour here. Brake at the 500 board as hard as he can. Down to second. Goes to first pretty early there. Now you can slow a section to fire as hard as you can. Through second, he'll go to third. He doesn't hit it off the red limiter, but back down to second for turn 4.
Lost a little bit of his advantage through the 1, 2, 3 area and down into 4.
Right, this is where he really can make it up, though. Down to first for 6. Wrapping that inside.
See what happens here when he comes back around. Zilich in the green, Allgaier in the green, Mayer in the green.
Beautiful job getting it down to the apex. Back hard on the throttle up to second, third, and to end the lap at the end of this straight.
Parker Klingerman, who won last week, in there talking in the booth.
And the tracker.
El Kep, what's going on, man? Appreciate you being here, popping in there. Thank you, buddy. 7 likes to go to 100. Help us out with the likes, y'all. Appreciate it.
And has been so good on the road this year. Allgaier, his teammate, jumps up to second.
Here comes Connor. Amazing talent.
Is now third. Allgaier.
Look at that. Zilich, Allgaier, Hill. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. Bye, Connor Day.
For Justin Allgaier. In front of every one of these races, it feels like, especially in those late race restarts.
This is qualifying too. Sorry about that.
I'm surprised to see him have a quick lap there. 4/10 off.
They don't put them together for some reason. I don't know why.
But we'll see if anyone else can sort of get closer to Connor here.
So Conor Zilich now on the pole. Day down to 5th place.
The racetrack, and one thing to note is NASCAR once again cleaned the track there a little bit down to 10-11. And as we run more cars here,
good luck 54, the 10, and the 00, Ricky.
10-11, so it could be tough for anyone.
Kenneth Fox is here at the track. Kenneth Fox is at the track too.
Jesse Love, his teammate, is 7th. You know, Jesse was really good in practice, and I thought it was funny what he said to Ken.
6 p.m. Central. We'll be on live at 6 p.m. Central.
7th and qualifying. I'm wondering if he's back to not liking it again, because that's quite a bit behind his teammate who was right there with in the practice session earlier.
Look at Sheldon.
1,000. And we've had 1,000 likes on this channel before. Back in the day when it was free for all and anything we could do. Until we got said, they told us no more.
What I expect now.
Constantly get 1,000 likes on the weekends. Keep an eye on the 18 today. Ran good at Sonoma, and yesterday won Arca West.
Teammates up there in
Swallowich.
Ryan Ellis in the 71. First time we've seen him today. Ryan 11th last week at Daytona. Just missed his 2nd career top 10, and actually. Yeah, the race was so crazy.
Creed missed a shift in those corners, it sounded like.
Results, we had to wait. But before everything came out officially, he was 10th. And I'm like, oh, he got his 2nd career top 10. And then
Zilich, Allgaier, Hill, Mayer now.
He ended up 11th on the board at the end of the night.
I don't know, Kelly.
He's a cool dude. Great part of this series.
I remember Zilich, SVG talking about how he told Connor, if you can stand the pain, you should be all right, man.
Each by each get better. more funding.
Qualifying and FSU is gaming up on the tide right now. Knowles might be back with the new Jameis Winston.
Races. It was 10th earlier this year at Chicago, so we know he can get it done on the road. And he's honored as he comes across the alternate start finish line. Riding at 44 for Alpha
Junior
Pro.
Motorsports, let's go.
Cesar Baccarella leading the ship.
You see all that dirt down there. It's for every car. So the track is just gaining most of just the dirt down at 10 and 11. That half second off for Zilich here as he starts the lap. That is not bad at all. That would put you in the top 5. Into 1.
Careful how you evaluate the track.
Yeah.
Right?
Really?
You got metal and screws, and I still hurt.
Into 1, break his stage and cost
I guess it's good to be 19, huh?
Lost a bit of time there. Did look a fairly
14 minutes to go here.
down into 1.
Zilich, Allgaier, Hill.
Want to sort of wrap these inside curves with continuous momentum. You don't want to start and stop the race car through this section. Hiking that left front. The car's bouncing around, bucking. All right.
Well, we do have DVR on CW. Thank you very much.
Oh, the natural DOS. We call that the
It's teamwork right there.
It's like we've been doing this for a while.
Carson Quaffle.
You can hear these cars screeching their tires. So I had to heal collarbone old school way, just a shoulder harness, 6 weeks. Oh.
Moment right front lock up into 1. We'll get away with it.
Bull just lifted his left tire in the festival turns.
Tonight. Comes in much above the cut line, and his advantage over
Greg Biffle was in it. Nice. The Biff.
Put him in a good position leaving today.
That would have been pretty cool if he would have been in the what's his name's car, since them two are friends.
Yeah. It's really good. This would be a solid top 10, fringe top 5 effort.
12 minutes to go here.
Around there. He would be really happy with the ad. Just turned 7. Zilich had such a great direct entry down to the apex there, which is really tough to do as you come off the 6.
7th for Quaffle.
Waffle 7th place.
Happy with that.
Nick Sanchez went from the pole to 6th place.
Has been very impressive this year. His biggest problem is that
Well, 2nd place to 6th.
that season as well, right? Rookies, like
Still, I'll take Nick Sanchez as my dark horse the way he's running.
Conor Zilich.
And, Sanchez has won, so he's locked into the playoffs. But if you take his win away,
Playoffs?
that's not how it works. But that he would be flirting with not making it into the playoffs. And the reason I say that is it puts in perspective how good and consistent Carson has been in delivering finishes. And he's got 3 consecutive.
Yeah, the Pimp's got his own YouTube channel.
Today's race, so
My screws hold my neck together. Oh my gosh.
right on board here. William Sawalich, he sort of overcooked turn 1, got all over the curb.
Oregon is awesome. Thought I was on another planet when I got to Mount Hood. Scott, how is Will Brown and Jack Perkins? Will Brown is in the pits. He was in group number 1, but he has an issue on a maintenance issue, so he'll probably go start in the back of the pack. And Perkins is 10th fastest right now. He was in practice number 1 as well.
And he'll want more, no doubt, as you said.
And he just sort of took care of the tires, aborted that lap after what went down in turn 1. He's all the race check there to exit out of.
Just want to hit that subscribe. Trying to get to 34,920. 5 more likes to 100. 5. Come on, y'all.
100 board here, break as hard.
We've never not gotten 100 likes on a NASCAR stream.
There's the first gear.
Dang you, college football.
Second, the rear wiggle around here. He'll go to 3rd. Back to 2nd for turn 4.
Tracker looks great.
Really good lap. This should definitely
Up the Aussies.
be in the conversation for the top 5. It's going to
Up
come
the Aussies.
6, and then of course 7 when we saw Conor Zilich do such a good job.
Zilich still out there. No one battling him. I think there's too many road courses. I need to get back to old school racing. I agree with you, man.
Looked at Tatley.
I am not a road course guy. I'm actually bored.
2/10 into
But we are going to go to San Diego next year, and I'm excited to go to a road course. I've never been, so that's the plan.
Opportunity, and he is for Great effort on lap 2, by far and away the best of the Toyotas for Joe Gibbs Racing. And most importantly, he can see the front. You just want to keep that 88 in your sight.
That was a great lap, William Swallow. You'd be proud of that.
Kim?
Joey Hand running the 28 entry for RSS Racing. We're used to seeing you jump in a cup car. This is actually
I'm
your
so
Xfinity
excited for
Series
San
debut.
Diego.
So what can you offer the Ford camp
There's
this
Joey
weekend?
Hand.
Well, I mean, just learning this car and trying to understand it. I think a lot of people know I help out in the sim a lot with the Cup guys, truck guys, Xfinity guys, and so the opportunity came up to where I could jump in this car and Kyle Seed's car for RSS, and just gives me a feel, so like a real life feel of what's going on. So, I can be in there and be like, yes, for sure, I know that this is what the car will do. So, yeah, I mean, excited for it. Thankful to RSS and thankful to Ford. It's always great to be driving Ford Mustang. I'm grateful to be part of the
Lloyd, you gonna go too? Oh, it'd
yeah,
be awesome if you're there. We can meet up.
it's all about trying to get these guys going a little bit better. Anything you get in this series is big.
What was the biggest surprise after practice?
Man, Marlins beating the Mets finally.
I kind of knew it was coming, but felt more comfortable than I thought I'd feel. I didn't feel quite as fish out of water.
That'd be
Driving the
cool.
Cup cars a little bit, I think, helps, but this car is, it moves around a lot. That's the big thing you got to get used to, and you have a tough time feeling where body roll and tire roll turn into grip, and that's probably the biggest surprise. Is again, knowing all the cars I've driven in my life, I kind of knew it was coming, but you still are like, man, I just can't quite feel the edge, and I mean, not where I wanted to pop out there 19th, but I mean, the same thing. I ran Chicago last year, qualified like 37th, and almost won it. So it's more about like I got to feel it out, and then hopefully move forward in the race. But it's not easy to pop in. A lot of great guys here. A lot of
Horses,
great
don't hype
cars,
me
and
up.
You got to find your way. There's dirt in 10, 11, 12. You're like, should I throw it in here? Should I not? I'd rather start 19th and 28th or whatever. So I didn't want to put it off. So yeah, we're in good shape here. It's
You'll
fun to
get
be
the
part of
the
program,
ovals
meet
in
all these
time,
people,
Rod says.
and be in NASCAR paddock again. But
So I guess we're done with qualifying. No one's gonna race because
Faces in different places this weekend, Dylan.
7 minutes to go. I think everybody's done. Unless Allgaier goes back out for it again.
Debut. So I know qualifying, we talked about the little transmission gremlin, but do you feel like you got enough laps and experience in practice? And
There's Will Brown
be comfortable to go race here in a little bit.
of Susan.
Yeah, I probably wasn't feeling as comfortable as I hoped, to be honest.
Ovals, you turn
I
left,
just had a little drama. I don't
but
know
you
if I
still got to
blipped
steer
in second
right
gear or
to straighten it
something.
out.
I had one misshift probably on lap 2 or 3, and then was just really struggling to get into second gear, and that was just hurting all my braking zones and everything like that. So felt like I couldn't get in a rhythm out there, but we'll start off the back. It's a long race. We'll slowly see if we can pick a few off, but we'll get it sorted and see what happens.
What have you thought about these Xfinity Series race cars? Are they enjoyable to drive?
Yeah, they're a lot different to what I'm used to compared to, obviously I drove the Cup car, but compared to the Supercar, they move around a lot more. They pick up the front, they roll a lot, and so that was something to get used to. You can't feel the lockups as easy, but I just got to
here
do
comes
the
one.
job, and hopefully we get this sorted and we'll be right.
27, Jeb
Still
Burton.
getting his head around these Xfinity Series cars.
Those two talk really puts in perspective how good the series regulars are,
Definitely. You got a world-class endurance racer.
Jesse Love back out there for one last shot. Here's 6 minutes to go.
Racer and Will Brown, and both
6 minutes, Jesse Love making one more run here. See if you can get in the top 5.
Bird. Trying to work that in later. Trying to figure out the context of it. I guess that's abuse or hurt the gear, but I haven't heard that before. I'm gonna have to text SG and see what that means.
There's our 100 likes. Thank you guys. Keep on hitting those likes for us. Appreciate that. Let me see those twos. Where's David Farmer saying hammer down? I'll say it for him. Hammer down.
Just on Alonde, who's 6th right now. That lap is just so impressive after he went out and led the way in Group 1. Sanchez bounced.
Alonde was on the pole, and then the second group came out.
Really no surprises, I would say. Top 5. 11 marks.
No, I don't think so. And to your point, Alonde, that was an awesome lap. Nick Sanchez, what a recovery after their issues and just very limited track.
5 minutes to go here.
But I think the usual suspects who we kind of expected are there in the top 5. It's Jesse Love.
We'll be back on at 6 Central for the Xfinity race. 6 p.m. Central.
According to the tracker,
It is on your ticker.
something here. It's all about this exit out of 7. We saw that for Swallich, but now he lost 3 or 4 tenths there from 6th to 5 and 6.
Well, currently 9th and trying to make a
Just got here. Is Connor back in the car? Yes, Patrick, he is. He's on the pole.
Group 2.
He's on the pole.
He's going to stay in the 9th position. And now we shift our focus to Sammy Smith, the only driver from Junior Motorsports.
But the Lloyd, there's pit stop rules for this race.
That's where he is.
He looks really good at practice, so have to be just some sort of mistake on his.
Tomorrow I'm pulling for the 12, the 11, the 43, and the 16.
More like what we saw for practice out of Sammy Smith. He's been working on his.
Where's your seats at, Ricky?
Years has definitely shown improvement.
Tonight's the Xfinity race from Portland. Remember, they're on the West Coast, so it's 2 hours. It's actually 2:54 out there.
Now in the 8th position, Kim.
Or 1:54 out there.
That's run. He was kind of lost and said, I don't know about snug, but the rear grip does seemed okay. The big thing he said on that first run was he lost time through.
All right, Carson Quaff want to come out here and try again.
Expected, so that's why
does Amtrak go to San Diego? I don't know.
Their understanding of what he needed to do through 10 and 11.
4 minutes left here. Who do we like? I mean, Conor Zilich looks like he's doing good. Allgaier, the top 5. It's going to be one of those guys. And then there's Dirty Nick Sanchez, who's in 7th. Could it be Alan Day in the 24 at 6th? I mean, it doesn't.
3/10 behind Conor Zilich. That'd be P2.
Any mistakes could happen here in those top 5 and mess it up.
Up there down the turn 1, but not getting away with that.
Wow, Florida State up on Alabama. What the heck?
Out of 3 towards 4.
Yeah, Allgaier dominated last year's Portland race. That's why I took Allgaier. But Zilich was not in this race last year.
That's going to hurt him a little bit.
Waffle's still not it, and Blaine Perkins trying another run.
Sits down awkwardly.
3 minutes to go.
Down to first gear and try to accelerate out of there to finish the lap. Just lost 3 or 4 tenths through that whole section.
Waffle stays in the 9th position. Just couldn't quite reel it in there between 4 and 7.
Kind of ran the same exact lap time they ran regional. That's right. Yeah. At least he's consistent.
2:45 to go here.
He was looking for. He did for at least half the lap. Would have been a major improvement. But then sort of lost it in the last 2 or 3 corners, which we've seen.
Very top road, Tyler Tower straight up from the restart zone. Nice, man. You're going to have a good time.
6, 7 set of corners.
Dean Thompson out there in the
get your cooler ready. Get your what's the drink? You gonna have a cooler full of drinks, or what's the plan, Ricky?
Washington State and Idaho.
You got you a tradition the way you do things.
Big CW Sports Saturday.
Woo.
One of the biggest fan bases behind him right now. Yes.
Where's SBG to make this race interesting? Please says. Go Buckeyes, Patrick says.
That's about as exciting as it gets. He did in turn 3. He didn't get both feet in bounds. That's an investment.
He's in South Carolina. That's right.
Held on to it.
Dean Thompson currently 23rd.
All right, minute and 30 seconds left. Unless Allgaier comes out here, I think this is going to be Zilich's
pole. On the road in his rookie campaign. Powerade
and Diet Pepsi. There you go. How about snacks? You take snacks with you too. What's your favorite go-to race snack?
Yeah, and
I like M&Ms. M&Ms is my favorite.
It's to go group 2.
Peanut M&Ms.
Does jump a spot up to 22nd, and I look up in front of him on our bumper, and I see Jeb Burton, Harrison Burton, Ryan Sieg right there together. And that's worth noting.
2 sweet cold trickles. My drink is white grape peach sweet tea.
3 drivers that mathematically.
All right, let's see. Anybody coming out with 57 seconds to go? Burton. He needs to be he's outside the playoffs right now.
Tricky. There was
Jeb Burton.
He was trying to start another lap.
Look at that. Jeb Burton, Harrison Burton, 17th and 18th fastest.
Flats his tires. I'd say that's about as many as you'd want to do to watch Jeb Burton here.
Jeb Burton.
Factor through this.
Harrison Burton, 1 lap, 3 laps.
And say, hey, look, we're not going to put any more laps in these tires.
Alex LeBay didn't even run.
Say
that. What happened to LeBay? In the 07.
You tell them it's enough. Jeb Burton there looks really tight. That race car And he's gonna
11 seconds to go here. Ryan C's only chance of making the playoffs is to win at Gateway now. He sucks on road courses.
front tire.
Unless Harrison Burton
So
and Jeb Burton have a collapse
start to lose grip in
these
the
last two races.
The dirt they'll make it track later today.
Cut a chocolate donut in half, bagel spread, peanut butter on it, put the second half back together. There you go.
It's expired. No other drivers out there, so qualifying is done.
All right.
Who wins the pole?
Let's see if he says anything about his shoulder.
First visit to Portland. Come here, win the pole. You start P1. What do you have to do to make sure you end P1?
Keep it on track, first of all. This track gets really dirty. It's pretty tough to manage, especially in that last section over there when guys are cutting that chicane and picking dirt on the track. So that'll be first, and then
he ain't pretty.
not to go through the cut through in turn 1. I had to do that once in practice, so hopefully I don't have to do that again in the race. But yeah, really proud of this 88 WeatherTech Chevrolet team. Our car is as fast as Xfinity Mobile, just like every other week we show up to the racetrack. So I don't want to get used to it, but it sure is fun, getting to go to the track every week and know that you're gonna have a shot.
Conor Zilich will lead.
All right, so there is your pole setter, Conor Zilich and Allgaier. So all junior motorsports front row. So that should be interesting going into turn 1, but Allgaier will be there as well. So, all right, well, we appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. We thank so much for hanging with us today, all day long. And we'll be back at 2 hours from now for the NASCAR Xfinity Series race. We'll have a good time here tonight with the Pacific Office Automation 147 as Conor Zilich on the pole tonight. So looking forward to you guys. We'll be on the CW tonight if you want to watch it there and hang out with us in our chat. We appreciate you. There's also the battle cam, and Conor Zilich will be the in-car camera tonight, so you get to watch on the pole tonight as well. So thanks so much to my lovely wife, Spain. She's out there having a good time tonight. Want to thank my mods for moderating today. Want to thank my members for their hard-earned money back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you're watching on replay because you've been watching football or whatever and you want to see who won the poll, Conor Zilich on the poll today. So thank you guys for appreciate all the love. We thank you so much. Go take about a 2-hour break, put my feet up, and relax and chill. We'll see you back here at 6. Enjoy. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. And you're going to be transferred to the next race. I think I did that. Hold on a second. Let me make sure. Make sure I did that. Before I do that, I want to make sure I did that. Let's go, CeeLo. Get your act together, CeeLo. Did I already do it? No, I did not. Ooh, that would have been bad. All right, there we go. Now you're redirected, and we can end the stream. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. See you in a little bit. 2 hours. Congratulations, Conor Zilich on the pole.